I feel like I keep saying that I'm gonna start uploading regularly, and then a couple weeks later I upload again. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can tell from the title of this video, today I'm going to be giving you my first impressions of these fake YEEZY foam runners that I got from Wish. For just some background, for those of you guys who know me personally, I've been fiending for a pair of foam runners ever since they came out. I just feel like I wanted a like a slide or like a shoe that was like breathable. I could just wear casually, but at the same time not just like a regular like Nike slide or Adidas slide. People were also telling me to buy into Crocs, but I just really don't like the way Crocs look. Hot take. I don't know. Crocs are just, I don't know. Crocs are just kind of ugly. So obviously, with resale prices for YEEZY foam runners the way they are, and not being able to cop for retail, I decided to go look for some fakes. And I came across this pair on Wish. The listing had pretty good ratings, and people left some pretty good reviews about them. So I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger on buying them. Okay, so I ordered them at the beginning of June, on June 1st. And they were originally estimated to come on June 26th. So for those of you who know the way Wish works and have watched videos about people talking about the products that they've ordered from Wish, it usually sometimes even takes up to months before they're able to receive their product. So I wasn't surprised to know that it would take at least 4 or 5 weeks for these foam runners to come in. But turns out they actually came 2 days earlier than the estimated time. So they were originally supposed to come in on that June 26th, but they ended up coming on the June 24th, so the Thursday of the week as opposed to the Saturday, which was pretty cool in itself. The packaging that they came in, so my brother actually unpackaged it for me when they came in because he was excited to see what they looked like. But they actually came in kind of like a plastic bag, very cheap material. So I'm assuming along the way there was no protection for it if it got banged up against some stuff. So it didn't come with a box, it didn't come with any tags, it just came with the pair inside a plastic bag, inside another plastic bag, and shame on you, Wish. But coming into it, let's talk about the shoe in itself. So the shoe in itself, my initial reactions were, these look pretty darn good for being fake. You just look at the sole in itself, and I don't own a pair of real foam runners, so I wouldn't be able to give you guys like a comparison. But you look at the sole, and the sole is pretty good. I know it's already beat up because I've worn it today, but the sole looks pretty good compared to pictures, or compared to like pictures of the real pair. And then you look at the upper, and I think everything about it from far away looks pretty good. Like if you're like looking at me from like far away and you're squinting real hard, then you will probably be convinced that it's a real pair. But I think it's the smaller details that really give it away as to it being a fake or it being a replica. There's parts of the lip towards the back of the side that the plastic is kind of like coming up, or whatever this material is. And even if you look at some of these holes, some of the plastic on the inside hasn't been completely removed from whatever this material is. On foot, it's pretty comfortable, but I got a size 10 and it feels a little bit big, but some of the reviews said that they actually run small. So I'm actually more of an in between a 9 to 10. I usually get a 9.5, but they only offered whole sizes. So I opted for the 10 because I would rather have something that fit a little bit bigger. I think if I were to wear this for like an entire day, it would probably get pretty uncomfortable, but just going and running errands with them while wearing them has been pretty cool so far. In terms of like support of actually like holding on to my foot, I think if this top portion wasn't kind of like gripping the top portion of my foot, it would probably fall off. Because if you can see, as the videos I provided of me wearing them, there's not that much holding my foot in, you know? It's kind of like got this huge gaping hole at the top. So if this upper lip portion thingy majig wasn't really holding my foot into place, I think it would practically fall off my foot if I were to be honest. So yeah, so I guess just my overall thoughts on this shoe, sneaker, whatever you want to call it, from Wish. I like it. I purchased it for the look. I just like the way they look. I like how breathable they are. They're more breathable than a shoe, but not as just like exposed as just a slide is. So I just like the overall look, and I guess my overall thoughts on fakes in general. If you also know me, own a couple other fake things. My thoughts on fakes are that I personally am very transparent about owning those things as fakes. I don't try to pass them off as being real or as being authentic. I think that people who try to do that and even try to sell them to other people, those people are the grimy people. But I mostly get these things for the look. I like the way they look. I like the way that they kind of pair with outfits and stuff. So that's why I personally buy them. I don't buy these things to potentially sell off to other people or convince other people that I got all this clout or whatever. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below of how they look, or if you would buy a pair for yourself. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. I think that's it. Deuces.